Today I failed, but I actually got closer to my goal. So this is something that I realized today is that not all failure is taking you away from your goal, and sometimes success takes you away from your goal. So that kind of changed the way you view success and failure. If you view it from the lens of like, is this actually getting me closer to my goal or further away from my goal? And then sometimes a failure that we see as a failure, if it gets us closer to our goal, then it's a good failure. And then other times, a success that takes us further away from our goal actually is not a long term success. So, just a practical example to make that marinate in your brain and actually make a bit more sense. So, if you're somebody who is looking to build a business, build something online, like a maybe you want to create like a holistic business, like what I've been doing. You've gone and you have these like ideas, and you like have so many ideas, and you don't know how can I transform all of these ideas into action. Then for you, failing might be starting like a workshop or a project and it not working out the way you expected. And that's kind of what's happened to me. I began a workshop last week. The turnout was okay. I had in my mind, like, okay, I want 8 people to sign up. And I got exactly 8 people to sign up. So I was like, okay, that was the number I had in my mind. That's how many people showed up. Perfect. Then afterwards, I was like, okay, let me actually do the workshop. Like, the workshop started. I had like 3 people who were like, oh, I'm definitely going to show up. And out of them, like, yeah, 3 people showed up on the call. And out of 8, it's not a great turnout. But then the next week, which is now, like nobody was like on for the call. People were just not responding. I was getting messages from people like, oh, I can't commit to it, I can't do it. And to me and my ego, it felt like a failure. It felt like, okay, I am getting, I'm not getting the result that I want. But there's so many like nuggets of wisdom in this failure that is actually bringing me closer to my goal. So me failing in this way is getting me closer to my goal, and me being successful in another way may actually get me further away from my goal. So what I want to share today is, instead of like being so like beating ourselves up over failures, we should actually like really examine if the failures and the successes are, where do they sit in the direction towards our goal, and being clear on what that direction is. Now, right now, I have a very clear picture on the way I see the next 6 months planning out. I'm building an online platform. I want to create this to be like the biggest platform in my niche, in my area. And I really see that growing in the next 6 months. And I'm seeing like, okay, there's baby steps that I need to take over the next few days, new week, few weeks, even the next few hours, like recording this video, for example. And those baby steps may feel insignificant, but when you look back, it's like you needed those baby steps to get you up the mountain, you know? Like, not every mountain climbing journey is you scaling the roof and jumping up on top of the cliff. It's like sometimes you got to just like put one foot in front of the other and keep things going. And I want to bring this back to the people who I'm talking to, because a lot of the people that I work with are in this holistic world, in holistic facilitation, people who are a little bit more on the being side of life compared to doing. And maybe they're like, they don't have that healthy connection between entrepreneurship and ideas and procrastination. And this is something that I struggle with myself. So, my biggest lesson from this video today is really change your relationship with failure. Accept failure as a part of the experience. Understand that, yeah, you will fail, but that doesn't mean anything negative about you. It doesn't have it doesn't mean that you are a failure. It's just a lesson for you to take into your life. And the more lessons you can take, the more you can see yourself as actually, somebody who's improving themselves and learning and iterating, as opposed to failing and getting away from your goal. So it starts with understanding the direction you're going to, know where your goal's at. And if you know that, you can see if this success or failure is actually getting you closer to your goal, or it's taking you further away from it. So this is my lesson to share for today. If you feel that you don't even know what your goal is, and you're like, okay, this is all good, but I have too many distractions, I don't even know where I should even start. Like, I just want to do something, I want to generate income online, I want to create something, I want to be of service, then but I don't know where to start, then yeah, we can support you on this little mind mapping of figuring out where, like, what is it that you want to offer, what can you be of service to, and how can you offer this to the world. There's a little exercise that I do with some of my clients using this Japanese method called Ikagai. If you're interested in doing that, then sign up to the community that I'm going to share in the link. It's an online community. I'm going to share the link down below. And if you sign up for it and you send me a DM on school saying I watched a YouTube video all the way to the end, and tell me that, I'm going to share the video about Ikagai with you. It's only available for my clients, but I'll give it to you specifically in this community if you send me that DM. All right. Yeah, thank you for today. And that's quite a lot of steps for you. So if you have to sign up for the community, you send me a DM and I'll give you this video. Yeah. Otherwise, catch me on tomorrow's video.